Yo, yo, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? We gonna do a live Chronicles, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a live Chronicles. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying? We here to talk about, you know what I'm saying, a live Chronicles with my main man, David Benner. You know what I'm saying? Some things that, experiences that we done had, you know, in our journey of, you know, being in the music game. You know what I'm saying? So the Chronicles right here are like gingerbread crumbs, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know, to talk about it, let y'all know, you know what I'm saying, that we've been here. We've been here for years. We've been here for many years in this music game, doing the underground. And I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, tonight, wanted to talk about my main man, David Benner. You know what I'm saying? Some things that we had experienced. You know, I'm just dropped them, you know what I'm saying, them gingerbread crumbs along the way. You know what I'm saying? To let y'all know, you know what I mean, that I've been here. You know, experiences that I had, experiences that, you know, I done went through. I'm sure a lot of people being interested in, you know what I mean, where this man coming from? Is he here all of a sudden? How did he get here? And what is he talking about? But I'm sure some of y'all, you know what I'm saying, some of my subscribers then already then looked into the channel, you know what I'm saying, looked in the channel and saw, yeah, I really do this shit. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing my main man, Big E, you know what I'm saying, the silent assassin, aka Sun Tzu. He gonna come on up here. But first, you know what I'm saying, I got to always hit y'all with something, you know what I'm saying, that came from the Gingerbread Man, you know what I mean, diary, you know what I'm saying? Give you some of that heat. It's called Green in My Hand. All right, y'all.
That cash every day that I can. I ain't satisfied till I got the green inside my hand. Yeah. Cause we be bread making boys. Yeah. Cause we be bread making boys. I get that cash every day that I can. I ain't satisfied till I got the green inside my hand. Yeah. Cause we be bread making boys. Yeah. Cause we be bread making boys. See, I'm that man that gets that cash. Pick that bread up and put it in the stash. Car on smash, foot on the gas. Can't nobody catch me cause I'm running too fast. Haters get mad cause the bread's blowing up, but it ain't my fault. I got your block sold up, got your money rolled up. Pockets so big, 35 every time I do a show gig. Got my money maker, a bread maker, and if you ain't careful, motherfucker, I'ma be a soul taker. See, I'm that beast when you see me in the streets. Better have your gag ready when you're coming to break my peace. Ginger man be the man, so you better understand. Got my future rolled up and it's inside my hand. I'm making moves, got my own name brand, got my own distribution, got my own rap band. I get that cash every day that I can. I ain't satisfied till I got the green inside my hand. Yeah. Cause we be bread making boys. Yeah. Cause we be bread making boys. I get that cash every day that I can. I ain't satisfied till I got the green inside my hand. Yeah. Cause we be bread making boys. Yeah. Cause we be bread making boys. I'm standing in the streets at 9:45. CDs in my hand, me and my boys getting it in. At the stoplight, plenty cars is all backed up. Got the merch in the van and it's all backed up. I don't know what it is, it's something I can't refuse. Music is the drug that I gotta always use. I'm a winner, a bread go getter. Man, you getting this CD if you pull up in the center. Streets in my blood, west side thug. If you try to test me, you gon' get yourself a slug. Ain't nobody playing, man, it's real out here. I'ma straight up get me a meal out of here. I don't care what you think, food I don't drink. Keep my mind focused on what it say on that ink. Got my eyes on these fakes, this game really stinks. Got the whole internet searching for my downlinks. I get that cash every everything that I can. I ain't satisfied till I got the green inside my hand.
That's what I'm
Cause we
talking
be
about,
bread
y'all.
making boys.
That's what I'm talking
Cause we
about.
be
How you
bread
put it
making
down, you know what I'm
boys.
saying?
Hustle that cash every day that I
I'm
can.
just out here
I
doing
ain't
what I'm supposed
satisfied
to be
till I got the
doing.
green inside my hand.
Making money.
Cause we be bread
Trying
making
to live the
boys.
country.
Cause we be
Being
bread
good
making
about it,
boys.
baby. Ain't nobody know what I'm saying doing what your nigga doing. I ain't even talk on none of the music, Joe. I'm just letting y'all niggas know what's happening right here in the middle. You motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, talk. My nigga, go ahead and do something about it. I hear you talking about and saying my name on your records. But it's all good with me, cause you're making money for me. We bread making, baby.
Yeah, Big Ed. What up, boy? What up, boy?
Yo.
We coming to give him another banger, you know what I'm saying? We dropping them gingerbread crumbs, you know what I'm saying? Straight out, you know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
The lab. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling tonight?
that's where it's at, man.
Oh yeah,
That's where it's at.
you
Gotta
know.
tell a story.
What you was
That's right.
doing today, man? What you was doing?
Hustling
What you was
all the
doing today?
time. Hustling.
Man,
Huh?
in the streets.
You already know. Out here
Now,
getting it, man.
a lot of people don't know that our foundation is actually based on getting money and doing for yourself. Not going there, you know what I'm saying, going to beg somebody for some, you know what I mean, some money and asking and calling around and you know what I'm saying, going to get jobs and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't really know what you know what I mean, what we actually been through. Just tell them a couple of things, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you gotta work a job. Job ain't something that you want to really do long term. You don't want to do that long term. That's something you want to use to set up something else, something to do independent. So the thing is, if you got a job, depending on the type of job, you can go in and learn that system and take it like it's an internship, a paid internship, for example. And you go in there like if you working at a restaurant or something, learn it, but always set yourself up to be your own boss. Always set yourself up to be your own boss. We don't own many businesses, mostly storefronts, and of course, you know, we was our own CEOs in the music business, you know, and brick and mortar storefronts, man, and stuff like that. Whatever it is your niche, you learn your niche, man, and be whatever you want to do, just be a boss at that shit. That's all.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people take for granted, you know what I mean, to go to these jobs, these companies, you know what I'm saying, in these, you know what I mean, in these different industries and really don't understand how to really, you know, take care of themselves. You know, a lot of people really don't know, E-Ball, on how to actually really take care of themselves and take care of themselves, you know what I mean, means it requires for you to start, you know what I mean, taking care of your family. If you start building your family and home and everything else, but first, you got to learn how to take care of yourself. You got to learn how to build businesses. You got to learn how to get your money, put your money in the right places. You know what I'm saying? Not go and shake your, you know what I mean, shake them dice up. You know what I'm saying? We done saw it, right? We done saw them blow
Right.
25,000 on the dice game. You know what I'm saying? We just watching, you know what I'm saying? We watching the brothers. I ain't gonna put their names out there, but high brothers that's in the music business, that's been in the music business, you know what I'm saying? They be getting that money dispatched to them, and then we'll see them blow 10, 20, 50, you know what I mean, 15, 30. You know, the most that I done seen in the crap game was 25,000, you know, and it was like bet, you know, what I didn't experience. You know, it's been higher stakes. You know, they say Jordan,
Right.
Jordan do 100,000. Kobe did 500,000. We saw that live on the free throw. You know what I'm saying? With Wallace in the game. You know what I'm saying? But just think about that. You know how
Everybody ain't Mike.
you know what I'm saying?
Everybody ain't Mikey.
Imagine how many people that'll feed, man. How many people, you know what I'm saying, could get that head start, and we ain't got to go to no banks and get generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? Those that's in the chat, y'all can write in the chat, you know what I'm saying? And what your thoughts is about the show while we doing the show. We really appreciate it so much. But we here to talk about, you know what I mean, what we experience in the you know what I mean, in the music business, and how we are even in our late, you know what I'm saying, ages, we able to sustain and maintain and be able to, you know what I'm saying, benefit from us learning the things that we learned while we were trying to, you know what I mean, really get our name out there in the music game. You know what I'm saying? So we done met just about everybody that you want to talk about. Everybody that you want to talk about, you know what I'm saying? We done learn. And then when you come up in here, you know what I'm saying? When you come into the show, hit that like button for me. And if you ain't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Help y'all brothers, you know what I'm saying, build this show organically. You know what I'm saying? Because the jewels that we gon', you know what I'm saying, we gonna drop on you. We gonna drop jewels that, you know what I mean, we build from the ground. We don't just really talk about stuff like that. We build from the ground. So we asking for you to help the channel, help us build. You know what I mean? You can go to the gingerbread, you know what I'm saying? I put it up so y'all can see. Y'all can give a donation, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? If you want to give a donation, y'all could I'm gonna put this up in our message. You know what I'm saying? Biggie, you know what I mean? If they wanna give to the channel and help us build what we doing, you know what I mean? Because in order for us to do the things that we've been doing, we have to have our own economic set out. You feel what I'm saying? We got to have our own economical plan. And it's a lot of people that want to help us and help us build. You did help us build. If you want to, you know what I'm saying? You can cash app us. Hold on a second. You can cash app us at Gingerbread Man. You know what I'm saying? 33. That's Gingerbread Man 33. That's GINGAHBREAD. Gingerbread Man. GINGAHBREAD 33. You know what I'm saying? If y'all would love to support and help us build our channel organically. But you know what I'm saying? We know how to put ourselves together and put ourselves in the highways and byways. You know what I'm saying? To really, really do things on a bigger, you know what I mean, scale and schedule. We didn't own multiple stores. You know what I mean? When Kanye talked about 79th Street, he really, you know what I'm saying? He also mentioned us in a lot of his rap. And then, of course, you know, you heard him on the College Dropout. You know what I'm saying? He say, I'm in the streets like the Gingerbread Man. Well, he wasn't make-believe Gingerbread Man. He in the streets because the Gingerbread Man was really in the streets. You got what I'm saying? He had a Gingerbread Man right here from the Soldiers at War that he already knew and experienced. You know what I mean? On how we do. You can ask any artist that's in this city, you know what I'm saying, coming up through the 90s and 2000s, 2010s, you know what I'm saying, that we really been doing it. And of course, 2020s, you know what I mean, we held down our store for over 20-something years, 27 years. You know what I mean? We've been actually almost 30 years that we've been in the neighborhood having our own stores. You got what I'm saying? But we had our mindset on not really, you know what I'm saying, on not being having to deal with anybody, you know what I'm saying, anybody that want to give us a handout. Now, we want to work for every dollar that y'all gave us. So, you know, you come up in the chat, you know what I'm saying, you could give your comments in the chat, but we're gonna talk about our experience. You know what I mean? We're gonna drop them breadcrumbs on our experiences that we didn't have from, you know, every artist that we've been around, and we're gonna really let y'all know, you know what I'm saying, how they are in person, the ones that we done came in contact with. You know what I mean? The funny acting ones, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, and the ones that really, really, really love black people, but they just really didn't have a chance because they pressured. You know what I'm saying? They pressured not to really put the money in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Ed, break that down on how they do that in the game.
Well, we just talking about the dice games. That's why they'll be playing dice. Because they think they got money to throw away because the industry don't let black artists invest in their communities. That's a fact. So that's why, I mean, you may be able to get a couple of tax write-offs here and there, but oftentimes the charities that they pick up are charities that's already selected for them to invest in, to donate to. So the thing about it is they already got people on their ass to make sure they don't get too caught up into black economics. So if you were quote unquote made man in the hip hop industry, you able to make good, you even able to make good investments with your money. You able to do that. But the thing about it is that's only something that you can keep in your circle. And even with that, that money is controlled. So you able to buy a house, you able to buy a car lot full of cars and park it all on your property. Your house look good. You able to buy all the jewelry you can stand. You able to travel all over the world. You can go anywhere you want to go to. You can go to any club you want to, pull the baddest females in there, and that's basically the limit of your lifestyle. It's a matrix. So the minute you say, I want to do something more serious, more productive with my money, I'm bored with all this. I done been there, done that. I done had all the women. I done bought all the jewelry. I done got a big house here. I got a big house in Miami. I got my own island. You know what I'm saying? I got all the baddest cars that I never thought I would have. I got all that. Movie theater, house, all that. You know, so now I need us people out here hurting. Let me reach back. No, ain't none of that. You see what I'm saying? That's when you start to see celebrities start getting caught up. And if you start to try to do something with your money and you start to try to grasp the money that they say you have, Ciroc, Diddy, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and other things like that. You try to grab that, oh no, you want a scandal where you're already in the scandal. They were just waiting to pull it on you. So now they pulling it on you, but they just as guilty as you are, if not guiltier, but all the evidence is going to point for you. You the fall guy.
Right.
Bill Cosby, he tried to make a power move. He tried to buy NBC. Next thing you know, he get taught a lesson. Stay in line, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you talking about a whole nother level of business. That being a celebrity is like a politician. You want to run up a political office, you see the stuff that's happening in your community, then you say, I want to be the alderman, I want to be the mayor. I'm going to change this, I'm going to change that. Yeah, you don't know the game. You don't know the game. So by the time you get in office, you see it's a whole nother ball. So you see you can't fix the thing. So the majority of the promises that you made on your campaign run, you can't even fulfill those promises. And the thing is, if you could fulfill at least half of those promises, you're gonna be at war. And you might, and it's okay, long as you understand what you're getting into. But if you don't understand what you're getting into, then you may not have bargained for that.
Right.
But if you know it's gonna be a full fight, blood, sweat, and tears, if you know it's gonna be that for real, and you know you dealing with straight up gangsters, and you know and you cut for that, then fine. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these people ain't cut for that, man. They just want to play basketball. They just want to rap. They just want to sing. They just want to produce and cut records.
Be famous, you know
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They want to get the bag. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, nah, you getting paid to sell a lifestyle, and that's it. And act like all the other stuff that goes on behind the scenes, that stuff don't go on.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you able to do that, then hey, you good until they get tired of you. That's just the
Right.
nature of the game. The game ain't shit.
You know what I'm saying? The tranquilizer. You know what I'm saying? Take
Right.
this tranquilizer. You know what I mean? Yeah. I can
And then
remember.
who want to join something?
Go ahead.
Yeah, who want to join something? Well, you got to do something that compromise yourself, compromise your soul, compromise your reputation before you even get all the way in. And then once they do that, if you ever step out of line with them about the money or this or that, whatever, they send a picture of your phone or something that you done did that you don't want to get out. Like, okay, you gonna fall in line now, nigga? Then you like, oh, okay, you ain't gonna have no problem on me. You see what I'm saying? Who want to join something like that? But people be so damn thirsty for success and so thirsty for money. They like, hell, you know, whatever, man. And they just go ahead and get out.
Man, that is so true. A lot of people don't know, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these ones that they didn't pushed up in front, those people ain't just get there. You do have plants. You know, I agree with Cat Williams when he say there's some plants, but some of those, you know what I mean, these artists that you see, they've been trying to get on for so long that they cave in and do anything just to have their 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Just to have their 15 minutes. And we wasn't doing that. And we, you know what I mean? My man David Banner, he was the same way. He was down by law. He ain't, you know what I mean? David Banner so real. You know what I'm saying? He one of the realest ones that I done saw. You know what I mean? In the game, because we met David Banner when he was when Ho was on the floor getting down. That was the #1 record in the country at one time. You know what I'm saying? And we saw him, you know what I'm saying?
He was in the mall. Yeah.
Yeah, he was in the mall selling his CD. First, you know what I mean? He came to our table. You know, we was at the Coca-Cola Classic in LSU, y'all. You know what I'm saying? LSU had a Coca-Cola Classic game. You know, I'm gonna take this down for a second. See the Coca-Cola Classic game right over top of Big Ed. That's why you see that big old crowd right there. That's when I first met David Banner. And he had a backpack on his back. You know what I mean? We didn't really know who he was because, you know what I mean, we really wasn't able, he didn't have no videos out, right? He didn't have no video out yet being shot on that record. You know what I mean? That record,
no security around him or nothing.
None of that. So, you know, I was like, man, what's up, man? What's going on? He was like, oh, I was just checking y'all out. See, you know what I mean? See what y'all was doing, you know what I mean? Y'all in it. And it was organic, man. You know, me and him talk. You know, I introduced myself. And he introduced himself, and I was like, who? Who is you? He said, oh, I'm David Banner. Yeah. My record on the radio right now. You know, I'm trying to do a little something. You know, trying to, you know, get my name out there like that. And I was like, nigga, you already famous. You know what I mean? In my head, you got what I'm saying, from the understanding, because we on the underground, we in the streets. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We saturating all through the South. We went to every Coca-Cola Classic game that was in the country, all through the South. So we never spent time in Chicago in the winter. You know what I'm saying? We never, you know what I mean? That's why that song, Going Down South in the Winter, boy, we about to bring plenty of business back to Illinois. You know what I mean? That's where that come from. We about to go down south for the winter, boy. We about to bring plenty of business back to Illinois. You know what I'm saying? That's where that come from. Because we used to go every winter. We used to go to the Coca-Cola Classic games and go to all the, you know what I mean, HBCUs and all the college games that they were playing in the football. And we would go to the, you know what I'm saying, the homecomings. And man, we used to get down, man. We used to set our table up outside some of us, you know what I mean, would sleep in the car so we could already be ready at the table for when they start trickling in, because, you know, at the HBCUs, y'all, it's a whole nother vibe in the 90s and in the early 2000s, 2010s, you know, the Circum City Classic and, you know what I mean, all of those things, man, it was so much black rituals, and black people used to set up their tables. I know some of y'all that been to the, you know, the HBCUs and the college games, y'all familiar with seeing all of these type of things. You know what I'm saying? So David Banner walked up to the table. You know what I mean? He was walking past. We introduced ourselves, and I was like, man, hey, Jesus, hey, that's David Banner right there. He got that song on the radio right now. And Jesus was like, well, who? And you know what I'm saying? We talked to him for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We gave him some love and everything. But he ain't really, you know what I mean? He didn't have his chest out. He wasn't all up, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm on the radio. You know what I mean? How a lot of you see a lot of these new rappers, they chasing clout. They think they didn't. I mean, but you only got 15 minutes, because even then, the records, you only had like maybe 30 days for a record to be hot. If it was,
cause remember when we was also in Miami, he was in Miami. We were running to him from city to city because we was out on the grind. And it's funny because we was in Miami and you had to help them get in the club because they was like shading them, and you was like, bro, you know who this is? Cause we was in the club already with we was with Benzino now, and you had to get them in the club because they wasn't gonna let them in. You like, bro, y'all playing his song in the club right now.
Y'all playing David Banner's song.
Remember that?
Hoes on the floor getting down. And they was like, man, you can't come up in here, especially with that backpack. And he was like, huh? So then, you know what I'm saying? You know what I did? I said, hey, Dave, stay right there. Now, we was in Miami. We was doing security for the Source Awards for Benzino. That was our lockdown spot. You know, Benzino was a partner in the Source magazine, and he was a partner in the Source. So a lot of y'all don't know, you know what I'm saying? Benzino been had paper. Benzino been had paper for a long time. So, you know what I'm saying? I told him, I say, hey, Dave, don't move, man. I'll be right back. So I went and I ran to the back. Benzino had stepped out for a minute. So then I say, oh man, what's Zeno at? And they was like, oh, he stepped out, he'll be right back. You know what I'm saying? So then what happened was one of the girls, you know what I mean, that was there, one of the girls said, well, his daddy upstairs. Now, a lot of people don't know Benzino daddy. I mean, that's how, you know what I mean, well-rounded Benzino was. His father used to help him with his business. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean, they say his father up in the office. And I went on upstairs real quick. You know, Ed stayed outside with him. And I went upstairs real quick. And I told Benzino father, I was like, hey, man, the song that's going on right now, I made sure that I moved real fast because the song was actually playing. When I got to Benzino father, it was like on the second verse, almost to the hook of David Banner's song. I told Benzino's father, I say, hey, this record that you hearing right now, Pops, he outside and your security guards that y'all got here, the lead man, he ain't letting David Banner walk in the club, man. He was like, what? I say, Pops, David Banner is outside at the front door, and they ain't clearing him to let him in. I mean, I ain't want to swell up on him because I ain't want to, you know, cause no friction because I know them y'all personal security, and I know, you know what I mean, they armed, you know what I'm saying, and they following the instructions. But what we do is we don't just let our people, you know what I'm saying, not get the love and the respect that they supposed to. I don't believe in that. Ain't nobody in this music business, from LL to everybody. You know what I'm saying? When I seen L, and L wanted to go into Nelly room. You know what I'm saying? Remember that? L was trying to, Nelly had, you know what I mean? Nelly had a fallout, and he went into his room. He was saying, don't let no motherfucker come up in this motherfucker. Man, I'm tired. So then I said, well, you know, I lock it down because he was, you know, comfortable. You know, me and Ali was real cool. You know what I'm saying? Me and Ali, you know what I mean? We was running into each other like the lunatics will always be out, you know what I mean? All out and about, you know what I mean? Because they had just had that record with Nelly. The lunatics had just dropped the record too, somewhere around in there. And I say, Ali, LL, trying to get in. He was like, man, let him know. Man, let him the fuck in. What's going on? I said, the other guy on the other side of the door, because Nelly said that he don't want nobody coming in the dressing room. But the God, right? You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what we call LL. We call them the God. You know what I'm saying? The God MC. And I was like, the God trying to get in here, you know what I mean, so he can holler at Nelly. And they asking LL for credentials. Like, what? That's L. And you know, L walked anywhere. Whenever we saw L walked anywhere with no problem. But this specific night, you know, I hate those type of security guards, though, Biggie. You know, me and you used to have a big ass problem with the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They real disrespectful. They disrespectful than a mother. You know, I don't care who he is. You know, you got those ones that just overdo it. I don't care who he is.
Right.
Man, you talking about LL Cool J, who set the new generation off. Like, so then Ali stuck his head in. He say, hey, the brother want to holler at you. So then I walked on in there. I say, Nelly, LL out on the back. He said, LL well. So he got up. He said, man, let him the fuck in. I was talking about the riff raff, man. What? Man, come on, man. Y'all doing a lot, man. Y'all doing a lot. You know, we want the word doing too much when, you know what I mean, so popular like it is now. He said, y'all doing a lot, man. Let LL. So then I went and got L. I hugged him. He was like, man, assalamu alaikum, brother. I thank you, man. I appreciate it. I said, wa alaikum salam. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got your back. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I mean? I just wanted to make it happen. He said, man, listen, holler at me when I come out. Is y'all gonna be here? I say, man, you know what I mean? This is our spot, you know what I mean, to the concert end. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna be here when everybody else leave, and they decide to get into the vans or whatever. We gonna be here, right? So then LL went on in the room. But anyway, I went and got Pops. Pops came downstairs, right? You know, Pops came downstairs. He came to the door. He say, man, where he at? Where he at? And then I say, that's him right there. You know what I'm saying? His record on, and I'm telling this guy, and the guy looked at me, remember he looked at me crazy. Cause we was gonna fuck him up. I ain't bullshit. We was gonna whoop his ass because he was disrespectful. You don't disrespect David Banner. You don't disrespect that man. That man came from the grassroots. David Banner, you know what I'm saying, came from the grassroots. So Pops grabbed him and say, come on, man, I'm gonna get you a table. So he brought David Banner in, and David Banner say, well, I gotta go to the store real quick, and then can I come back? You know, he had to go to Walgreens. And then Pops was like, yeah. When he come, man, y'all don't stop him, man. Let him in. So then, remember, I went, he wasn't comfortable with nobody else going with him, so I went with David Banner. And he went on and got him a pop, you know, put it in his bag, and he got, you know what I mean, a few other items, and he put it in his bag. And we was just talking, and he was like, man, I don't mean, you know what I mean, that don't mean nothing to me, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That don't mean I get it all the time. You know what I'm saying? He said, but one day they gonna know. They gonna know one day. You know what I'm saying? They gonna know real soon. I say, man, real soon. I mean, I hope, you know, the God up above bless you. You know what I'm saying? And wherever I'm at, you got a friend in me. You know what I'm saying? And that draw me back to when I met him in at the Coca-Cola Classic game, you know, Jesus was acting like, oh man, you know what I mean? He the coldest rapper in the laugh in your own head. You know, when we artists, you got what I'm saying? But I was an artist that, you know, I was approachable and I had to understand it. You know, I come from the West Side. Ed, you know what I'm saying? Son Zoo come from the West Side. We come from K-Town. So we come from where, you know what I'm saying, poverty is all over. So we got a little bit more love for the common man. You know what I'm saying? Especially he doing something. So I walk with him. I say, what you finna do now, Dave? He say, oh, I'm finna go move some of my units. You know what I mean? To make me a few, you know what I mean, a few dollars or whatever, up in the mall. So I went on up in the mall with him, man. I was selling the Soldiers at War CD. David Banner was selling, you know what I'm saying? The David Banner CD. It was organic like that. And then he was like standing at the door. I was like, hell no, man, we finna walk through this motherfucker. He was like, no, I don't want the security. You know, I don't want them to say nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know, pushing my music and letting people know that I'm out here organically. You know what I'm saying? So then I was like, now. So then he saw how you know what I mean? You know what we do, E. You know how we speaking to everybody. We talking to grandma. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We selling to everybody. I mean, if you
Oh yeah.
16, if you 16 and up and you got some money in your pocket, hey, this was the album to have. You know what I'm saying? You know, we ain't had no derogatory
No
stuff
doubt.
on there, you know what I mean, disrespecting our women or nothing like that. So I wasn't just selling an album full of, you know what I mean, you know, B's and H's and talking about derogatory, you know what I mean, sisters splitting their legs open and all that. We ain't had that type of stuff on our album. We talked about hustling. You know what I'm saying? We talked about how we had to come up from the grassroots. So anyway, he saw I was moving that CD up in the mall and shit. So he got comfortable. He got real comfortable. And he starts, you know what I mean, stepping to everybody. And it was like, man, it was so real. It was like so real, man. This artist right here, he on a Billboard charts. David Banner on the Billboard charts. And he looking on how I'm moving my record. You know what I'm saying? And he stayed. He damn near left with us, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
When we was in Louisiana, he damn near, you know what I mean, was going roll. He was like, "What y'all doing tonight?" I was like, "See, we ain't gonna go to the party." You know what I mean? After we've been at work, cause check it out, we've been at work since like 8 o'clock in the morning, cause we had to set up, right? 7, 8 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
We had to set our table up, set the tent up. You know what I'm saying? Then we had to make sure it, you know what I mean, it was enough juice and water, make sure that we had, you know what I mean, what we needed so that we wouldn't be taking no breaks. You know, unless we had to go to the washroom, we wasn't gonna leave that table. You know what I'm saying? We was at our table getting it off. And trust me, we had just a few boxes, if we had any boxes. A lot of those places in them college, you know what I mean, in them college cities, towns, you know what I'm saying, we used to sell out. We used to come back home with nothing. You know what I mean? Pockets on swole. We paying the, you know what I mean? We paying the rent this time. The light bill get paid. You know what I'm saying? When we come to the crib. But even doing that, man, it was a struggle for us because we was only making like $2 off the CD and $1 off a cassette. So y'all imagine that.
Right.
You know, me and Son Zoo, our numbers would be like 150, 160, you know what I mean, on CDs alone. And we had like 50, 60 tapes. So we already in the 200s. You know what I'm saying? We selling it like that. And we only was making like $1 off of every CD and $2 off, $1 off the tape and $2 off the CD. You know what I'm saying? And we used to be like, man, you know, I hope brother doing the right thing. You know, I hope the brother doing the right thing with the money. You know what I'm saying? And be ready to, record. But sometimes we will record shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes you remember that A. Sometimes we be like,
Yeah.
we ain't going to the studio. Like, oh no, you know we got other expenses. That's why I tell y'all, be careful, man. You know, the intention was right. When we first got started, the intention was right. But you know, sometimes when people get a lot of money, at one time when people get so, I mean, we was making money. We was selling our CDs like $13 a piece, right? When we was at the Coca-Cola Classic games, right? 13 and 10, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if we sold them for 13, we got that extra dollar. You know what I mean? We'll get that 3 and he'll keep the 10. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's always, you know, we paid our dues. You know, when a lot of people say pay their dues, man, we paid our dues. We did that shit for 3 years on the streets.
Plus money was being made. Plus money was being made off distribution. Hundreds of thousands of records being sold on distribution.
So we up
and
in, man, we was up in Walmart, everywhere.
Right. We ain't see none of that distribution money. We only saw the money off what we sold off the street.
No, we ain't get a damn of that distribution money. We ain't get a damn of that, homie.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all gotta, you know what I mean? It's a story to tell. So, you know, I did this breadcrumbs on David Banner. Shout out to you, David Banner. I know you're gonna get it through the ether in the highways and byways. I just was letting them know that how much of a good brother you was. You know what I'm saying? How much, you know what I mean? You was a good brother. You had your head on right. You know what I'm saying? You didn't walk around, you know what I mean, with a big old chip, a chip on the shoulder. I know the record label say one thing, you know what I'm saying? You know, the pictures say one thing, but he was a real humble cat. You know what I mean? And again, I know a lot of people didn't see him talking and seeing how he talked really in real life. He a down-to-earth brother, and he know exactly what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't see him. I say this. We ain't see him in some of those things. We didn't see him. You feel me? David Banner wasn't about the shits. You know what I mean? Like that.
That's why just like us. That's why he not in the game like that. Because a lot of guys came into the game killing. But then
good in the movies,
they couldn't cross over to that next level. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people couldn't cross over to the next level because they made something that they wasn't trying to do.
Man, hey, I got to do a die story. You know what I mean? They say, man, I ain't doing that, homie. You know what I mean? They came back from New York with a story to tell. I let them tell their own story. I'm going to have to do a die on here. You know what I mean? If it's the will of God, you know what I'm saying? I have all the Chicago greats, you know what I mean, come up on here and they could tell their own story, how it went. You know what I mean? I'm real good friends with Shauna. She get my shea butter. Speaking of shea butter, you know what I mean? This is Bread House Butters. You know what I'm saying? This is our shea butter company. I know y'all seen our store, our beauty supply. Hold on, let me turn that light down. This is our shea butter. Bread House Butters. You know what I'm saying? How beautiful, you know what I mean? You're going to get a nice, and put it towards the camera. See if the camera can pick it up. Yeah, you're going to get a nice jar. It's real classy. You know what I mean? Everything is sealed. You got a seal in it. You know what I'm saying? It's already nobody touching your stuff. You know what I mean? And it's a really, 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 really good product, y'all. It's a really, really good product. And you would really love, you know what I'm saying, how it feels. It heals all marks, blemishes, rashes, bruises, eczema, psoriasis. It's good for your hair. You know what I mean? Y'all see my hair? I'm up there a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I got all mine. I ain't lost a strand. E-Ball got all his. You know what I'm saying? You see the top of his head. He got all his. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people at our age, you know what I mean? When you hit that 40, when you hit that 40, You start, you know what I mean, actually in the middle of your 30s, you start losing hair. And this right here, this product, you can get it online. I'll put it up there, you know, on one of the banners. Uh, it's I'm gonna put it up there on the banner so y'all can order. You know what I mean? Go to the website, man. We doing stuff organically. We showing you how to do business, how we do business and make it, you know what I'm saying, make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So you go to Bread House, butters.com all together. You know what I'm saying? .com and put your order in, y'all. You know what I mean? All together, y'all spell it all together. I'm gonna put it up so y'all can see where to go get it, man. If you really want to moisturize, if you want that body to glow, I mean, man, that body, man, that Bread House Butters, it's gonna shine, sheen, heal, develop. It stops the crack in the skin. It's an anti-itch property. It's an anti-flake property. And I keep the classy on ashy. You know what I mean? We keep the classy on ashy. It got the essential oils in it. You know what I mean? We got 10 top scents that we pushing. You're gonna see them on the website. We got 10 top scents that you could, you know what I'm saying, glaze your body up. And I know, you know, the sisters that be going out to the clizz, you know what I mean, gonna have that skin shining. Y'all see me. I mean, I turned the lights out and I'm still shining. You know what I'm saying? I put that on my face, my hair, and my body. You feel me? So this right here is a beautiful product. Me and Ed, we you know what I mean, we come from the streets, and my son, Big Scene, Claude Lanier Jr., you know what I'm saying, and our family put this thing together, man, and me and Ed galvanized, and we the ones that pioneers that push this product on the streets. We on the streets with this product. Every single day I go out to the streets. Every single day Ed go out to the streets. You're going to see him, you know what I'm saying,
Yep.
in restaurants, beauty supply stores, beauty salons. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be going into Save-A-Lot Yellow Banana. Tell them about that, Ed, coming soon.
Yeah, so they called us, and they're inquiring to see if we would like to take this brand and put it into approximately 40 stores throughout Chicago. So we haven't spoken a whole lot about it. So we just waiting to see, and then but be looking forward to it. Be looking forward to seeing that, and other stores
Well, I
may be
want y'all to
interested
blow
as
it
well.
up organically, you know. You know what I'm saying? I want them to go ahead,
That's right.
you know, put their orders in. We ship everywhere. California,
That's right.
to Miami, to New York, to England, to, you know what I'm saying? We got some fans over there in England. We got some people that we didn't service in France. You know what I mean? Remember Big E? We got some fans over there
That's
in
right.
Germany. We got some people
That's
that,
right.
you know what I mean, that's fan of the Shea Butter in Germany. You got what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
yeah.
we ship everywhere. Put your order in, man. We gonna get it to you in a 3 to 5 day. You know what I'm saying? Depends on what you know what I mean, how fast you want to get there. You know, some people want to FedEx it, some people want to UPS it, some people want to, you know what I mean, do the United Postal System. You know what I mean? Whatever fits your budget, we gonna get that boy to you. You feel what I'm saying? So those that see the video again, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and share. I want you to share this, y'all. You know what I mean? Because we building this stuff. We a Black organization that come together, two brothers that stayed together over 30 years with all the riffraff and explosions and different things that goes on in human life. We were able, you know what I mean, on our spirituality, of course, we connected. But just on our brotherhood, we was able to share a brotherhood and stay together that a lot of people, you know, should model, and they come and tell us that they do model the way me and Big E get down. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, it's like when you got that person that's the same wavelength, that's evenly yoked on what you trying to get done. You know what I'm saying? That's evenly, you know what I mean, want the desire. That's evenly wanting to push their own product and be free evenly. This is how you be free, man. You ain't got to go and run for nobody to get no check. You know what I'm saying? And also, we want y'all to go on every platform. See, download our music on all the platforms. Y'all go hit it up. We on Spotify. We on iHeartRadio. We on Amazon. We on Apple Music. You know, you could download our music, man. Download that album, man. Download the records, man. Support, man. Support. And blow, you know what I mean? The music is good. You know, shout out to Reese G. He, you know what I mean? He passed away. He got 2 joints on the record from our favorite, you know what I mean, R&B group right here in Chicago, 3-piece. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Lucky. What's up, boy? G-Ma. What's I'm saying? But we got so many stories, man, that we gonna bring to you. And this is one of the ones that we wanted to let y'all know that David Banner was a real one. It still is a real one, man. You know what I'm saying? David Banner, you can hit me up. You know what I'm saying? My email, you know what I'm saying? You can hit me on the email. You could, you know what I mean? The Bread House Butters, you know what I mean? Email. You could check us out. You can hit me up. I'm always able to get you. You know, I done lost so many phones. So that's why I ain't, you know what I mean, been able to keep up with my brother. But life happens. Life happens. We still here. We breathing. We doing what we supposed to do for our community. We showing young black children, young black boys, young black girls, and inspiring all communities, white, Indian, Indonesian, wherever you at, inspire the real American dream. That's what it's all about, though. The real American dream, what it was supposed to be, is to be free and have freedom and access to funding for the things that you develop, create, and also is good for the community, and also create generational wealth. You know what I'm saying, Big E? So we really on economics. You know what I'm saying? We really on economics. This is how we was taught and trained. And we just wanted to show y'all that, hey, we still here. Through all and everything, the Gingerbread Man, Son Zoo, we own all our rights. All our rights. So you can go ahead. That's right, the art of war. We own all our rights. So everything is coming to us and our family and the organization. We're going to put it right back in. We don't go, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to none of them, but we ain't going to the strip club. I know the strippers need money too. I mean, they do, but we ain't doing that. We trying to help the young girls, you know what I mean, that inspire 10-year, you know what I mean, 10-year-old little girl that got lip gloss that she created, that she brought into our store. You know what I'm saying? Remember her? 10 years old, she designed a lip gloss, and she, you know what I mean, I told her, hey, you can put it in the store. And I did that, you know what I'm saying, and E did that, and we put people's products where we couldn't go to the Korean. The Korean, he wasn't put, I'm just giving y'all the real. The Korean got the beauty game, the beauty supply game. They got it sold up to the point where they made it where you got to order from them to get something that is a $1 billion industry that all black women use. You got to go to people that are foreigners. You know what I'm saying? I'm with that act that, you know what I'm saying? Why we should have to go to somebody else for our own needs? Why we have to go to somebody else to create a dispatch system so that we can get the things that we wear every day. You know what I mean? We got to get out that mindset. We got to open up our eyes, look at what's going on. Get your, you know what I mean? Get up, get out and do something. It's easy to do. It's easy to be free. You know, laziness is the number one ailment that you should pray against. Niggardliness and laziness. You know what I'm saying? Because if you do not pray against that, you will not get out the situation that you're in. You know what I'm saying? You won't get out the situation that you're in. You know what I'm saying? This is 3-store, you know what I mean, wide. That was 4,200 square feet that we own right there on 55th and Halsted. You know what I'm saying? We owned that right there on 55th and Halsted. That was good for young black girls and young black boys, you know, to be able to, you know, see us coming up, and we was in control of all of this. You know what I'm saying? Look at them floors, orange and black, what we represent. We put that together. Did nobody come in, you know what I'm saying? Did nobody come in and do whatever? Y'all see that, man? Walk y'all through our store. You know what I'm saying? We did pretty much everything that you see. We did that ourselves, man. You know what I mean? You could look around and, man, we had all our, y'all see the shea butter on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? We were selling out of so much stuff, but we right in the middle of our own community doing this, man. You know what I'm saying? We around this boy doing what we were supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Barrels and barrels of oil. We had all types of black, you know what I'm saying, people that came through that had their own products and just, you know what I'm saying, and just was like, man, can I put this in y'all store? Can I put this in y'all store? You know what I'm saying? And we did it. We didn't have no loan. We ain't have no loan. We did this in our own community, Joe. We didn't have no loan. You know what I'm saying?
No dirty money.
No dirty money. We ain't sell no drugs to get what we had. You feel me?
Not judging nobody. No, not judging nobody. But,
hey, shout out to AC Green. Y'all see AC Green? He got that hair, y'all. Shout out to AC Green. You know what I mean? Support that brother's brand of hair. That's it, right? You know what I'm saying? Up on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? But y'all see all these brands right here, man. We have to go to them and get these brands, you know what I'm saying? Get these brands that put on our shelves and not own, you know what I'm saying? Our own stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? But y'all see the inside of our store. Look at what's on the wall. Y'all see this? Uncle Remus. You know what I'm saying? I go Uncle Remus, Minister Louis Farrakhan. You know what I'm saying? The first entrepreneur that they had to get a boat to go and get them. That's the Sabo at the bottom right there. Yeah, y'all read that story on the Sabo. You feel me? This is Harold's Chicken, Mr. Harold's. You got what I'm saying? Harold Washington. You know what I mean? Ida B. Wells, Master Farad. You dig what I'm saying? The Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Muhammad Ali, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. We had them here, man. We had them here. See this store right here at the bottom? That was the first cobblers. They was on Halsted. See if we get close. We can't get that close. Yeah, these was the first cobblers that we had. You know what I mean? They used to put the sole, make the sole, and put the leather on your sole and make your shoe, man. So we built this stuff. You know what I mean? Y'all see the black people in here shopping. They're gonna meet y'all know. Gingerbread Man was in the building. You know what I'm saying? But we built this from nothing. See, look at this. We had our braider. You know what I'm saying? We had people waiting. You get their hair braided. You know what I'm saying? Little sounds going on. But we do stuff like this. And if you really, really down for black economics and to support your neighborhood, there go them lashes, y'all. There go them lashes. Y'all see them lashes. Yeah, you know, this is what we was doing. Y'all see the purses when you enter the door, the wigs. And then this brand right here, this was a sister brand This was her own. She designed, she made those clothes, she made these clothes. She saw, y'all see them stitched. She made them clothes and had a little marquee right there. You know what I'm saying? When you come in to see organically, see, these is her clothes. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dominique. You know what I'm saying? Sister Dominique made those things. And then there go the butter, y'all. I had the butter. I was, you know what I'm saying? Me and Ed, we was making that butter. You know what I'm saying? Right there. You get that butter made right in the stove. You feel me? We had them bowls ready. We brought them from the house and we continued to mix them. You know what I'm saying? They go all in essential oils. You know what I'm saying? Aroma bar. You know what I mean? This was a black business. It's nice and clean. You know what I'm saying? Nice and clean. Nice and clean. You feel me? Things that stuff right there was falling out the ceiling. The landlord, he had leaks in the ceiling. He wouldn't even fix it. We had to fix all that stuff ourselves. So we had to build, put epoxy on the floor. We epoxied our own floor. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't even, you know what I'm saying, make sure that our doors was even locking right. There go our barber, Dion the barber. He cut hair, man. So we got barbers. We had braiders in there, barbers in there. You know what I'm saying? And we was doing it organically, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all could come out, you know what I'm saying, and get some things. There go Dion. Y'all see it. See, this was the barber chair and everything that we had. And he cut your hair right in the beauty supply. You feel me? So we did stuff like that, man. You know, shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying, that you know what I mean, that know what it is. But I'm showing y'all what we do in the neighborhood. So y'all can hit the GINGAHBREAD, gingerbread man, $. GINGAHBREAD. If you want to just give $1, if you want to give $2, that's fine. Whatever you want to give towards us building, because we building this channel. We gonna build this channel. We gonna bring furniture in this boy so that everybody, our guests, can come in here and sit on down. We are extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man KSAP, the hottest podcast organically built. You know what I'm saying? We talk about sports, you know what I mean, the panel. We talk about the Chicago Sky is based on Angel Reese, you know what I'm saying, in the Chicago Sky, and how we, you know what I'm saying, we can elevate the program and bring you better basketball in the city of Chicago. You feel me? So go to Simply Ball Dropping Podcast and then give a shout out to my main man, the 80s baby. The 80s baby, you know what I'm saying? You know, go to his channel and it's called, you know, The Perspective. You know what I'm saying? We go to Brooklyn, the 80s baby. That's Brooklyn, the 80s baby. And go get, you know what I mean? Go subscribe to his channel. Go check him out. Go check out KSAP. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel, man. That man building organically. He didn't have, you know what I'm saying, what the popularity and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? We from the streets of Chicago, but we put our units and our music everywhere. So we know how to build independent, you know what I'm saying, companies for our daughters and our sons to be able to see, hey, our community, that's right, black, white, age, don't matter what it is, our community is doing for ourselves, and we don't have to have any outside intervention. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to sell on them, you know what I mean, the different things to kill the body. No disrespect, because I got love and respect, because some of my cousins, you know what I'm saying, is out there still. You feel what I'm saying? That's just real. Some of my brothers still out there. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, you know what I mean, make $1. But you know what I mean, the street life, we showing you something better than to look over, your shoulder. And we, you know what I mean, once again, me and Ed gonna show you. We built this from the ground. We built this from the ground, G. We didn't have, we didn't have no money, man, to be doing, man, look at what, man, we built this from the ground with no money. We went out and sold shea butter. And as we were selling our shea butter units, We went on and got our own beauty supply store. You know what I'm saying? Look at these black sisters in here, man, celebrating. Sisters always hold us down. You know what I'm saying, Big E? Sisters
Oh
always
yeah.
held us down. You know what I mean? You see me, I'm catered to whatever they need. And then y'all see the young little sister. She was 18 years old, right? 18. And she just walked in the store and said, "Hey, I need a job. I need a job." I say, if you want to work, you can start today. This is how much I minimum wage start. And as you go and you stick around and you stay with us, you know, you get accordingly the raises. And then like the stuff that was on the register right here, y'all, she used to sell those stuff, that stuff that was on this register right here. Those was like our personal, or she sells some of our shea butter, she would get a bonus in that. You know what I mean? The stuff that that was on here, like the perks, she would get that money, man. She would get that money. We would give that money to her so she could have extra money for school and get her books and stuff like that, man. So who ain't down with that? Who ain't down with that? And like I said, we built this from nothing. Is that right, Big E?
Oh yeah.
You
That's
know,
right. But and the funny thing, we built all our stores like that. Yep.
all us.
We started with whatever we had. Yep.
Yeah, man. So, you know, shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying, that come on and see what we talking about. Shout out to y'all. We just building our channel organically. We want y'all, once again, to hit that subscribe button, download our music. You know what I'm saying? You can also hit us on the Cash App, GINGAHBREAD man 33. You can give $1, $2 to help us build this right here. And we gonna build y'all, you know what I mean? We gonna build the studio out. We gonna show them how we do it. And you know, we got, you know, love for everybody that's on positive. And y'all gonna be able to hear some of my friends, you know, come up on the channel and come and get interviews. Some of those ones that you thought about, you know what I mean, that you ain't seen in a real thriving, like Crucial Conflict. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Do or Die, Psychodrama. What's up, Nunu? What's up, Twister? Shout out to Shauna. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the, you know what I mean, the groups that's in Chicago. You know what I mean? That put it down. Big Hus, I see you, Big Hus. You know what I'm saying? All our people that you know what I mean, that put Chicago music on the map in the 90s, man. That was a beautiful thing in the early 2000s. They weren't playing our music, Big E. They weren't outside of Ferris. You know what I mean? You had a couple of them. You know, Ferris was true to it, but a lot of them they wasn't even from here. And then we'll be hearing that music on our radio station, man. And every city we go to, we hear, you know what I'm saying? We go to LA, we hear LA music. You know what I'm saying? We hear California, period. Wherever we went in Cali, the West Coast, in Vegas, they was playing West Coast music. You know what I'm saying? All the way to Palm Springs. You did? They was playing the West Coast music. Everything up north. We went to Philly. We ain't hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? We went to DC. We heard that go-go music. You know what I'm saying? They were still playing go-go music. Down south, y'all know how the South represent. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Outkast. Outkast and the Ghetto Boys in Houston. You know what I'm saying? And Pete. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jay Prince. You know what I mean? Master P, an icon. An icon. That man did what Barry Gordy did in 1 year. We saw him do it. Put them records out. He got his people, put them records out, put them people out. You know what I mean? Rest in the Assassin, man. That's our brother, man. Y'all go get Big Ed album, man. His family, you know what I mean, is still here. He had a young daughter when he passed away from cancer, when cancer took him. You know, that C word. When cancer took Big Ed, you know, Big Ed still got albums out there, man. Y'all go get Big Ed album, man. Feed his family, man. Y'all go get, man, Big Ed was he was cold, and he was a soldier. Big Ed was rest RIP. Shout out to the twins, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Cal, V90, Pokey, y'all know. You know what I mean? V90, my man. You feel me? So, you know, we gonna give y'all some of them stories that when we were rolling, you know what I'm saying, on them tours. C Murder, keep your head up. I love you, C. You know what I'm saying? We was out there in Washington, D.C. with C Murder and Monica. I'm gonna tell you that story on one of those. The story with Monica, you know what I mean, and C Murder. I'm gonna give y'all some good stuff, man. You're gonna have this, you know what I mean, this channel popping. So I'm gonna bring you sports, talk about our girl Angel Reese, Camila Cardoso, and Kennedy Carter. And once again, Jeff P., you on the clock. Get Kennedy Carter taken care of, man. That's the coldest point guard in the WNBA. She 25, going on 26 years old, looking like Ivo, looking like Allen Iverson out there. Yeah. Listen, hey, Ed, Kennedy Carter be like, lay, midi, three. I mean, seriously, you gotta watch a lot of her clips, man. It just make you go, you know what I mean, want to watch basketball, man. The Unrivaled is coming up. Me and Ed gonna cover Unrivaled. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be on KSAP, you know, channel in Brooklyn's channel, the 80s baby. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sister Noble. Riddick, Milky Way, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lakeisha. Shout out to Sister Tony. You know what I'm saying? Sister Tony, I love you, Sister Tony. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the people that come in. Uncle Jay, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Jay Burns and, you know what I mean? Wody Mack, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my people, you know what I'm saying? If I don't get your name, man, it's so many of y'all, I can't holler all y'all out. But y'all in the chat, y'all to see them riches, them are, you know what I mean, them are moderators. They're going to, you know what I mean, get all that nonsense that's going on out of the chat. So, you know, me and Ed, we gonna leave y'all with another banger. You know what I'm saying? We gave you a banger from Gingerbread Man album. You know what I'm saying? It's only right to give you a banger from, you know what I'm saying, shorty, Big Scene. It's called Gotta Get It.
You are now listening to.
We're gonna get on out of here, y'all. We're gonna listen to Gotta Get It. And thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in to our channel. We love y'all. Hit the subscribe and the like button. And if, like I said, if you want to give, you know what I mean, donate. Y'all want to donate, GINGAHBREAD, man 33.
Gotta get it. Gotta get it. You know I gotta get it. Gotta get it. Gotta get it. You know I gotta get it. Belt that guap, that cheddar, that feta mozzarella. Gotta get out in these streets. Hustling this type of weather. Gotta get it. Gotta get it. You know I gotta get it. Gotta get it. Gotta get it. You know I gotta get it. Big Scene, I gotta get it. On the rise like a pop the Willie. Ain't on your grind, I think you're silly. Taking out the trash, I ain't rapping friendly. I'm all about my money. Them dollars, dubs, and hundreds. And everything between. If you're talking dough, I want it. Ain't talking cash, don't talk to me. I'm a bread maker, don't talk for free. Steady serving, that's ENT. Hustling, my specialty. I grew up in them trenches with Ginger Man on business. He told me everything I know. When the album drop, you go witness. Big Scene, I was made to shine. Work so much, I need a paper line. Always on the clock, I ain't wasting time. Calling all the shots, I'm the boss of mine. To be direct, I make moves. Cameraman, what is hitting for? Drop a couple films, like a couple shows, make a couple hits so they really know. I'm about my money, my grind. I'm never wasting time. About that moolah and crime. It's always on my mind. Gotta get it. Gotta get it. You know I gotta get it. Gotta get it. Gotta get it. You know I gotta get it. About that guap, that cheddar, that feta mozzarella. Gotta get out in these streets. Hustling the type of weather. Gotta get it. Gotta get it. You know I gotta get it. Gotta get it. Gotta get it. You know I gotta get it. Every
shut down. You ain't standing on better lie down. Why I go